Donald Trump on CNBC last Thursday offered a rather unique take on things. He said, they were talking about the nation's finances. And he said, I would borrow knowing that if the economy crashed, you could make a deal. Now, that's pretty strange. I mean, that's how business works, right? I mean, that's what Trump did with several of his businesses. Is he borrowed like crazy and then declared bankruptcy. And what's the old saying? You know, if you owe your bank $1,000, you've got a problem. If you owe your bank $1 million, your bank has a problem. And basically that, you know, Trump was suggesting that. But here's the thing. He was, or at least his remarks were interpreted as saying that by make a deal, that we would repudiate some of our debt the way that business people do. And if that's the case, that's one of the scariest things that has come out of Trump's mouth so far. Now, he did try to clean that up a little bit and said, oh, no, I'm not talking about repudiating the debt. I'm talking about basically reorganizing it. I would buy back the bonds that, now I'm assuming this is what he means. You've got 30-year bonds that were issued at 4%, 5%, 6% out there. You buy back those, and you get the money to buy them back by issuing new bonds at 1 or 2%, which is the current interest rate. Now, it may well be that the Fed's already done this. I don't know, but here's Donald Trump talking about this.
I said if we can buy back government debt at a discount, in other words, if interest rates go up and we can buy bonds back at a discount, if we are liquid enough as a country, we should do that. In other words, we can buy back debt at a discount. People said, I want to go and buy debt and default on debt. And I mean, these people are crazy. This is the United States government. First of all, you never have to default because you print the money. I hate to tell you, okay? So there's never a default.
So that, what was pretty amazing about that was, first of all, it makes a certain amount of sense. As interest rates go up, the value of bonds that are below that interest rate starts to drop. So you can buy them back at a discount. And secondly, we can't default because we're a sovereign country with a sovereign currency. We do print our own money. It's a little scary when Donald Trump starts making sense. Or at least, isn't just totally crazy.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.